What's that, mouth? I think we live. Everybody good. How everybody doing today?
Yo, what up? It's your boy Uniqo Williams.
And above, right beside him, we have.
Oh God.
The leftovers of the hopes and dreams of Monray Hudson has decided to join you today.
Yo, listen, this is scuffed. Our service decided it's just gonna have a problem today, so we're going back old school. And OBS about 2 months ago literally just said, "Yo, I don't want to work. I'm gonna delete everything you did." So we are here, old school. It's your boy Laughers at May, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And we on OBS again, the natural way, the way that God intended us to be. Straight raw. We have She-Hulk, which I think some of y'all after this intro might decide y'all just want to come in there and yell at us because, like, what is this scuff you were supposed to start 2 hours ago? I don't know what this is, and now you're breaking the fourth wall in the chat and coming at us. I don't know if I like this, Joe.
Can we review the episode, the barbershop episode of Atlanta? Can we, the barber episode? Can we react to that, or is that what's happening right now?
Something's
Well, ain't nothing like a barber you can't leave, boy, ain't it?
something is happening right now, Joe. Something. I don't know what you will call it, but
That bullshit.
I want to know this answer. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I gave a very extreme answer earlier this morning. I calmed down. Monray, how did you feel?
Oh, I thought you were saying OBS or something was messing up. My bad.
Let me go ahead and give my spiel, because I might have to leave in about 10 minutes. So last week, we were talking about She-Hulk. I came to y'all as a small child with lots of last week and dreams that, we could get a lot of answers and a lot of openings and a lot of new opportunities in this finale towards the future of the MCU. And a bot named Kevin decided that, all my hopes and dreams don't make any difference. He decided that, you know what, we done built all this up in She-Hulk, but it don't matter. We have led everybody this far for 2.5 months just to decide that this entire story doesn't matter, that none of this matters, that everything we have watched does not matter other than Matt Murdock and Hulk. Nothing else matters. It was like, you know what? Everything that we have been watching, the entire story, the getting the blood, the Hulk King and the Intellectia or whatever, none of that matters. You can literally not watch any episode of She-Hulk, but episode 8 and the last 5 minutes, and you will have got the entire story that you need to get. That is it. You can literally ignore everything else except for episode 8, only because Matt Murdock introduced in that episode, and the last 5 minutes. You can ignore everything else. Nothing else matters. None of the other storylines matters. Everything she did prior to this matters. None of that. Nope. Her lawyer that don't matter. All her Titania, the main antagonist for half of it, that don't matter.
She did show up, Joe.
Fine lawyer friend, she don't matter. Like Wong don't matter. It's like, Wong was only there to bust this man out of prison, which lets you know Emil Blonsky's entire storyline, his whole parole don't matter, his whole circle, his whole area he was leading people back, none of that matters. All that matters is that Wong busts in and gets him out of jail. Could have ignored everything he's done prior to this. Just Wong comes and busts him out of jail. None of the other stuff matters. None of it matters. And I'm just like, y'all strung us along with a subpar show for 9 weeks. only in the last 5 minutes to be like, you know what? None of this story matters. I'm gonna keep it a bean. We just using this as a way to distract you from Hulk going out and finding his son. To shoehorn a World War Hulk movie out of this. Because we all know how this is finna go. Somehow or another, his son's finna get shot and he gonna get mad and he gonna be World War Hulk. They just decided to shoehorn this in completely out of nowhere. Because the funny thing about it, you ain't get no explanation. No, ain't no what timeline? They pushed back 5 movies. What timeline we got? When World War Hulk coming out?
Hey, listen,
Somebody,
if you push back the timeline and we don't get this no more, I'll be happy. Push it back.
When World War Hulk coming out? When am I gonna get an explanation? Because as far as I know, I don't know when the next show is. Just keep it a bean. I don't know when the next show is. Ain't within the next few months, as far as I know. The next movie ain't until February, and that's Ant-Man and Quantumania. And I'm pretty sure Hulk and Scar, whatever his son name is, I'm pretty sure they ain't got nothing to do with Ant-Man and Hulk and Ultimania. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure they're not going to explain what the freak Hulk was doing in space and how he came back with a son. So, you know, and not to mention, the best part about it, the son is a teenager. So it ain't even that his son was young. His son is older. So that means his son has been living his life and then grew up, and now all of a sudden they came with him. So it was like, was Hulk paying child support payments, you know, across the yonder way, and we didn't know, and now all of a sudden he got to get ownership of his son. But like I said, they're gonna shoehorn a World War Hulk out of this. Whether they gonna take him over and make him be raised, or somebody gonna screw around and shoot his son and he'll get raised or some crap like that. They just using this to shoehorn a World War Hulk and bring Matt Murdock. That was the entire point of She-Hulk. To shoehorn World War Hulk out of this with his son and bring in Matt Murdock. And the whole women empowerment, you know, storylines, her finding herself and She-Hulk in the mix, none of that mattered. The whole storyline did not matter. The only thing that mattered was Hulk was going in space to get his son, and Matt Murdock is
That's how I feel about Fairy Tale. Nothing matters.
That's it. Nothing else matters. Jen don't even matter. Let's let you know. The main character, nothing she does mattered in the entirety of the show, other than screwing Matt Murdock's balls off. Nothing else mattered. Nothing else mattered. Her getting Emil Blonsky out of prison, that didn't matter. Her getting cool with Wong, that didn't matter. Like just nothing she did. Titania, that didn't matter. Like nothing. The whole background plot of Hulk King, it was just some dude that she dated that she didn't like. So y'all just ruined the whole background story just to make it some dude that
Monte.
Nothing mattered.
Took the Hulk serum and she like, nah, this don't make sense. And it went away. He didn't even get to use it.
Nothing mattered. The only thing the only bit of enjoyment I got out of this whole finale, which is a finale, the only bit of enjoyment I got was them trolling Kevin Feige by making him a robot. That was the only bit of enjoyment I got of it, was them trolling Kevin Feige by making him a robot. But like, okay, this is how we know we got fourth wall breaks that don't matter. She breaking security guards' arms, busting them in walls and crap. We don't care about none of that. Just, you know, get them to Kevin Feige, let Kevin let loose. When are getting the X-Men?
If you would have just gave a date for X-Men, that would have made it worth it.
Yeah, sure. If you'd have gave me anything,
I would have got hyped.
They ain't even guarantee she gonna be in the movie. You know why they didn't guarantee she'd be in the movie? Because nothing she did mattered in her whole 9-episode series. Nothing she did matter other than screwing Daredevil's balls off to make him stay around. Confirmed.
Good.
No,
you lying.
End the show at the end.
Let me. Can I?
They ain't really confirming much in the show. They're just like, I'm done. I'm done. I quit.
Can I throw my bows in here real quick?
Joe. Tell us why.
Throw them bows.
I'm coming to your house and breaking the wall, Joe.
God bless all of you Marvel stands, you Marvel peers.